Go ahead and lower the music. There we go. So here's our agenda for today. In the stream, you'll see something here that says Google Sites e-portfolio. You guys are going to make your own website today for me in class. It's going to be your own website. I'm just going to tell you what things to have on there, but other than that, you guys create your site. You guys create it how you want it to look, what stuff you want it to have on it. It's going to be all you. Okay. So we're going to go over that. You're going to have it for the rest of the year for your fifth grade uh, year, and it's going to be called your e-portfolio, and we'll get into that later on. Right here in classwork, we're going to be continuing our dividing decimals right here. It's going to be the same thing. We're going to log on to Reflex, get our green light. Be sure you go to Imagine Math, pass one lesson. Remember, that's daily. That's something you should be doing every single day. Every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Reflex and Imagine Math. We're going to continue working on our Savas, on our dividing decimals. Okay, we should already finish number 2. And so, I'll go into more detail the other assignments that you guys got to do. So that's what we're going to be doing today, right here, our dividing decimals. So first, what I want us to do right now is go here to where it says Monday. Everybody click on Clever and log on to Reflex. Let's try to get our green light, and I'll give you a timer of 15 minutes. So everybody go do that right now. Everybody needs to go to Clever, sign on to Reflex. Remember, Reflex is this one where it says Reflex Pilot. So that's where I want everyone to be at right now. Once you're there at Reflex, in the chat box, type in so I know that you're there. Once you logged in, type in so I know that you're already logged into Reflex. Ryan's already there. So is Beto, Dion. And we're going to have 15 minutes. I'm going to start the timer right screen. Is it coming out okay? Not too blurry? Okay. So we already did Reflex for 15 minutes. And again, if you did not get your green light, be sure that you guys get your green light later this afternoon. So right now I need for everyone to go ahead and do this. Go back to Google Classroom, and you're going to click on where it says classwork on the top. Click on classwork and go to where it says assignments week of October 9th, 19th. And so we just finished our Reflex. So right now we're going to do Savas. So right here, go to dividing decimals. Go ahead and click Savas, dividing decimals. And you can click here, take me there now. Let me go ahead and show my assignments. So we have 2 people that have not started on their homework for Savas, which are Jaden and Bo. You guys are going to be losing dojo points. It's been there already for 2 days now.
So you said only to do the second one, right?
Yes, only number 2. That's it. You don't do any of the other ones. Yeah, as long as you did
I
number
was in
2.
trouble. I was like, oh my.
No, 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 no. It was only number 2. Wait, I picked the wrong one. There we go. There it is. I was like, what happened here? So on Savas, because nobody should turn this in, because the only assignment you had to do was number 2, right here. So that's what I'm going to review with you right now. And right now, be sure that you have your paper, your notebook, and your pencil with you right now. That's what you guys should be having, your notebook and your pencil with you. because nobody should be here like, oh, so I'm gonna remember it in my head. No, you're not. So be sure you have your notebook and your pencil with you right now, and you're seated in a good space so you can take notes and write down everything. Right, Christian Hernandez? You got your notebook? Christian H, you have your notebook? You should be having that notebook with you. So right here, we have our video that everyone should have watched about dividing decimals. And then as part of your homework, this was your problem. 5 and 68 hundredths divided by 8. When you go right here, you have the little pencil. I'm going to do it in red. So I'm going to go ahead and do this problem real quick for you. So you can check to see if you got your work right. This is the work that we had on Monday. 5 and 68 hundredths divided by 8. Now over here, remember your steps, dribble my super basketball carefully. Okay, Jenna, be sure you go to Chavez on Google Classroom. I ain't got time to go back, so be sure you click on Monday where it says 1020 or 1019 Monday. We're doing Chavez. We're doing assignment number 2. So we got to get going. So dribble my super basketball carefully. And I'm going to go ahead and do my dominoes. Remember my dominoes of 8, the number outside of the house. Another one coming in late. So we have 8 times 1, that's 8. 8 times 2, 16. 8 times 3, 24. 8 times 4, 32. 8 times 5, 40. And I'll stop there at 8 times 5. If I need more, then I'll do more. So let me go ahead and choose a different color. So then the first thing you got to ask yourself is, it's not letting me choose a different color. Let's see. There we go. First thing you got to ask yourself is this 5 bigger or smaller than the 8? So what do you guys think? Is the 5 bigger or smaller than the 8? Let me know.
Smaller.
Yeah, it's small. I want to hear other people besides Beto. Beto already shows me he already knows. I want to hear different people. That's how you guys learn. If you're wrong, you're wrong. But at least you're trying. It's smaller, so you can't do it. So think of it like this. When you guys subtract, you're not going to put your numbers like this, right? 5 minus 8. We can't do that. That's impossible because the small number is on top. It's the same thing in division. If the number inside is smaller, you can't do it. So you just put a 0 on top and then you borrow. Now you got 56 divided by 8. Now you can do that. That's why I ask you, is it bigger or smaller? So then now I need to make more dominoes because the highest number I have is 40. So when I add more dominoes, 8 times 6, if I don't know what that is, remember, count your dots. Start at 40, add 8 more, and that's 48. I'm not there yet. Let me go to 8 times 7. I have 48. I add 8 more, that's 56. If I do it one more time, 8 times 8, that's 64. Now, which number am I going to use, guys? Y'all tell me. Which number am I going to use to get as close to 56? 40, 48, 56, or 64?
7.
8 times 7.
7.
64 is too big. 48 is too small. Logan, be sure we're paying attention. So that 7 is going to be going on the roof. Right there. So we just divided. Check. Now you got to multiply. 7 times 8, 56. Check.
So you forgot something.
What did I forget?
You always say that you have to put the decimal to the top first.
Yeah, exactly. I forgot to do that. Thank you, Beto. Since we're dividing decimals, the very first thing I should have done is I should have put that decimal point to the top. Thank you, sir, for reminding me. That was probably one of the biggest steps that I forgot to do. So that's the first thing. Just shoot the decimal up right there. Thank you, Beto. So now you can subtract 6 minus 6, 0, 5 minus 5, 0. Now it's the B's turn. The steps: dribble my super basketball carefully. Bring down the 8. Check. Now here's your new division problem now. Now you have 8 divided by 8. So in other words, ask yourself this. What
What?
number times 8 can equal 8?
1.
1. And it's right here on your dominoes. 8 times 1 equals 8. So then that number 1 I put on the roof. I just divided, check. Then you multiply. 1 times 8 is 8. Now you subtract. 8 minus 8, 0. Check. There's nothing left to bring down anymore. There's no more other numbers, so I put an X. Now I'm done. There's my answer. 71 hundredths, or the answer in division is called this, the quotient. That's the quotient. So this is what your answer should have been for on Monday when y'all had this for homework. Right here. Now, can someone tell me besides Bethel, how can I check my work to see if I did my division right? How can I check to see that my quotient is my right answer? Someone let me know. What do I do?
Times it.
Yes, you multiply.
Times it by 8.
You do the opposite of division, which is multiplication. So the two numbers you're going to multiply to check your work is 71 hundredths times 8. So this is you checking your work. Because if you're unsure, if you're like, man, like, did I divide the number right? How do I check my answer? Well, you get 71 hundredths times 8. Now, whatever your product is, if it matches this number here inside the house, then we did it right. If not, we did something wrong. So let's go ahead and check it out. 1 times 8 is 8. 8 times 7, look at your dominoes. You have it. 8 times 7, 56. Now it's the decimal point turn. You got to move him back. 1, 2. Now he's here. Move him to the front. 1, 2. There's your answer. 5 and 68 hundredths. You see how it matches? So our answer is done correctly. Any questions? That's it, guys. I mean, that's all division is.
Sir,
Yes.
yesterday I did this and like I finished my work on Chavez and I did get it right, but when I came here, my work wasn't here.
You got to be sure that you click the green. Once you click the green check mark, it'll save the work for you. Because if you just do your work and you don't click the green check mark here on the bottom, it's not gonna save it for you.
Sir, it doesn't give us a green check mark. Well, it doesn't give me one.
I'll check it out on your end, but you
And
guys should
it
have
did
the
that
green
to me
check
too.
mark. And then once you're done with it, you'll see a check mark like that. Of course, your all's is different than mine, right? Your all's is a little bit bigger and brighter, but you'll see a check mark. So this is where I need for everyone to do. Go back to your assignments right here, to your menu. You'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll see those, and click on number 1 where it says review. Click on number 1. Let me know when you're there. Type number 1 once you're there. If you don't know how to get there, share me your screen, and I can show you how to get there. Because I don't want you just sitting there, especially doing nothing. Because your camera should be on. Type number 1 once you're here. You got to go back to the main screen. Let's see. We have Dion, Beto, Ryan, Serena, Jose. Jaslyn. Let's go, guys. We got to be quick because we have a lot to do today. LJ's there. Good job. Christian, Logan, let me know if you guys are there. Jenna, let me know if you're there too. Analia, let me know if you're there. There we go. Thank you, Michaela Miller. Come on, guys. This shouldn't take long. We got to get going. You guys should already know how to work Chavez by now. Logan, are we there? If it says loading, you got to click the reload button right here on the top next to the house, right here on the very top where you type in the websites. When you click it, it should go faster. So we're going to go ahead and click on number 1. And number 1 is going to be your little review. You have 6 questions. We're going to try to do these together. If we don't do the whole thing, the rest will be for yours to do for homework. But we're going to try to do as many as we can with the time that we have. Now, let me just show you a little bit of the tools that you guys here have on the top because you may have not seen this. Logan, are we here on this page, Logan? You and Christian haven't told me anything. Michaela G, same thing. Are we there or not? Y'all got to let me know. Then type it in the chat box, Logan. You got to let me know in the chat box. You too, Christian. Thank you, Logan. So right here on the top, you guys have your tools. We have a magnifying glass. And then right here with the little pen, when you click the down arrow, you'll have these options. You'll have a text highlighter, an eraser, and a freeform highlighter. If you want to erase anything, you got it right here. The drawing tool, everyone should click this right here, the drawing tool. When you click the drawing tool, it should be blue. That's how you know the box will be blue. Now, over here at the far right corner right here, you can change the color of your ink however you want it to look like. Here on the far, not right corner, but left corner. You can change the ink color however you want. You can zoom in if you need it to be bigger or anything like that. And the little hand, can use it to help you go up or down. But for right now, everyone should click on the pen. And it's going to be hard for you guys to write on the screen, especially if you don't have a computer mouse. Christian Hernandez, you need to be sure of your notebook, buddy. So all the work that I'm going to show you here on the paper, you're going to need to write it in your journals. You're going to need to write that in your journals. The only thing you're going to be writing on the screen is you're going to be circling your answer. Whatever you think your answer is going to be, that's all you're going to use it for, because it's going to be hard for you to write numbers on here and everything else like that. It's going to be really hard to do that. So let me be sure we click on the pen. Okay, let me go ahead and zoom out. Oh, I have the eraser. There we go. So yeah, if you guys use the eraser, you're gonna have to go back, click the down arrow, and click drawing. All right, so this one, we'll do number 1 together. It says number 1, Brad used compatible numbers for 520 divided by 20, or an estimate. So we're working with estimation numbers. So what Brad did, he estimated these 2 numbers. These were his answers. 520 divided by 20. Which quotient? Remember, quotient means the answer for division. Might he be finding? So in other words, estimate means you want to find the closest number to it. So look at your answer choices. Let's first look at this one here. 520. Which of these numbers is as close to 520? Go ahead and let me know in the chat box. Which answers are those is closest to 520? Let me know in the chat box. Don't say it out loud. Let me know in the chat box. Jasmine, let me know her answer. So did Ryan, Dion. Which of those numbers is closest to 520? Because that's what estimation is. Estimation is you want something close to. Doesn't have to be exactly, but the closest number. So what do you think, Logan? I haven't heard from you. Christian Hernandez, what do you think? Jaden, what do you think? Thank you, Michaela G. Jenna, haven't heard from you either. Analea, haven't heard from you. There you go, Jose. So the closest number to 520 is this one, 522. So maybe our answer is B. But look, which number is closest to 20? Is it 59, 21, 31, or 9? Which one's the closest one to 20? 21. And there's our answer. So letter B is our answer for number 1. Because that's all estimation is. Estimation is which is the closest number. It may not be exactly, but they're closest to the real numbers. That's all it is. So be sure for number 1 that we mark letter B. You see how easy that was? Super easy. Let's move on to number 2. Now, right here, this is very important. We're going to use the table for exercise number 2 and number 3. So we're going to use the same table for 2 and 3. When you guys have these tables, you need to first look at the chart. What is the chart telling us? It's about a summer sale. We have sunglasses, flip-flops, and swimsuits. Here's the regular price and the sale price. What do y'all notice between the regular price and the sales price? What do y'all notice? What's different about them?
They're less money.
It's less money, right? Like a discount. So if I wanted to buy sunglasses, it's $15.79 regular price. But the sale price, the discount, is $12.95. The same goes for the flip-flops. They're cheaper, they're less, and the swimsuits are less. Okay, and you notice what I did first. I looked at the chart first, and now I'm gonna go to the questions. You need to look at the chart to see what it has, analyze it, and then go to your questions. So right here, number 2, the girls should be able to get this one easily because girls have no problem shopping. You give a girl a credit card, and you'll be surprised how fast that money's gonna go away. Believe me. You could have $1 million, and you give it to a girl, they're gonna go shopping. That $1 million, you blink and it's gone. Yeah. See, Jasmine knows what I'm talking about. Serena's like, what does he mean? Just wait. You're gonna see all those sales prices. Anyways,
I don't like going shopping. It's boring to me. Like, you just go and get new stuff. Wow, so amazing. Oh my gosh, like shop on eBay. Stop going to the store.
on eBay, that's expensive, sir. You see, when guys go to shop,
Amazon.
guys already know what they're gonna get.
Price.
Wait, guys always know what they're gonna get. For example, if I need to go to Walmart to go get milk, I go to Walmart, get my milk, and I come out. That's it. My wife, when she goes to Walmart, she's like, well, I do need milk, but let me see this dress. Oh, look at this jewelry. Oh, look at this. So
Yeah, it's like a whole day trip.
a quick little 5-minute trip for her takes like 2 hours.
It's a whole day trip.
Anyways, so I'll stop telling y'all about my problems. Just don't. This is between us. Shh. Because I'm trying to get her to buy me a PlayStation 5. Shh. So I'm trying to be on good behavior. Hee. So anyways. So right here, number 2 at the sale. I wish they had PlayStation 5s on sale. Jessica bought 4 pairs of sunglasses. So let's use a picture to help us draw this. So let's draw 4 little circles. 1, 2.
Why so much? Why so much?
I have no
No, why
idea.
is she needing that much sunglasses?
It's okay. So we want to know how much did she spend. So keyword here is it's going to be at the sale right there. That's the key word. So we're not looking at the regular price. Remember, she's at the sale. So a mistake that some kids would have done is they would have looked at this number first and gone with it. But no, we're looking at the sale price. So it's $12.95. So in each little circle, we're going to put $12.95. That's a 9, by the way. It just came out pretty bad. $12.95. That's another 9, by the way. So you see how I'm using the pictures to kind of help me draw. So Ryan got his total. Thank you. What do you guys want to do? We could add 12 plus 95, 12 plus 95, 12 plus 95, 12 plus 95. We can do that 4 times, right? We can add it so much, but what would be a faster way we can do this instead of adding the same number over and over and over again?
Multiplying.
Yeah, so we can multiply and then look, we can make our get chart right here. Look, here's a simple get chart. Let's practice making this get chart because some of us are still getting used to how to make this get chart. What could be our groups in the get chart? What could be the groups?
4 pairs?
Yeah, the sunglasses are the 4 pairs. So we're going to put a number 4 in the groups. Now, remember, each means for one person or for one group. So look at one little group. Do we know the number for one group? We know the number for
Yes.
one group. It's $12.95. So in the each is $12.95. And then look, my get chart tells me, hey, you have to multiply. You see how my get chart tells me I had to multiply? That's how you guys could have used your get chart in your CBA. So we're going to get $12.95 times 4. The 4 represents the sunglasses, and the $12.95 represents how much one glasses cost. One shades. So let's see if I get Ryan's total. If you guys already have your answer already, you can go ahead and type it in the chat box like Ryan did, and you can let me know. So right here we have 5 times 4, which is 20. Carry the 2. And then we have 4 times 9, which is 36. Then I add 2 more, which is 38. And then 4 times 2 is 8. And then I add 3 more, 9, 10, 11. Carry the 1. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. Now it's time for the decimal. 1, 2. The 4 doesn't have a decimal, so I skip it. So I'm right here. I need to go 2 spaces to the front now. 1, 2. There's our answer. $51.80. So letter B. So Serena, Jaslyn, Bethel, LJ, Ryan, you guys got it right. And there we go. Super easy. Questions, comments? All righty.
I got a comment. Sir, why do you say comment anybody? Like, why do you forget to say concern, sir?
Comments are concerns.
Oh, okay. Noted.
Noted. Now what I want to know is how come my eraser doesn't work? There we go. I wish this thing had like a trash can. That way they could automatically erase everything that I did. So that way I don't have to do this like a regular.
Sir, it does.
It does?
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had like a clear all, but then if it did clear all, it would erase my answers, right? Let me click the little
Yeah,
hand
we already know the answer.
right here. So I don't want to get, I'm going to zoom out a little bit because I don't want to lose the chart because I am going to need this chart front to answer number 3 too. All right, so for number 3, so number 3, Leah bought 2 pairs of flip-flops. So let me go ahead and draw that first. Let me stop here. So 2 pairs of flip-flops. So here's 1 pair and here's 2 pairs. So I'm just gonna put 2S for flip-flops. There you go, that's what she bought. You see how I'm drawing pictures to kind of help me out? Because we need to visualize as we read. That's how these story problems don't trick us. The next sentence, and a swimsuit. So let me just put a circle for a swimsuit and I'll just put 2 S's. There's the swimsuit. But I don't know how much money she bought them for. I don't know if she bought them at the regular price or I don't know if she got the sale price. I don't know. Which one do I use? Well, let me read the question. The question says, how much money
Sale.
did she save by buying them on sale? So I don't need the regular price. I just need the sale price. So the sale price, let's find out the flip-flops. How much were the flip-flops on sale? Not for $8. That's the regular price. We don't want that. Right there, $4.89. Let me put it on top. $4.89 for you. That's a 9, by the way. $4.89. I don't know why I made it look like a P, but anyways. And then the swimsuits, again, she bought them on sale. So I'm not using the 46. I'm using the $24. So here's $24 and 59 cents. Let me go ahead and put it here. That's 59 right there. Let me see if I can make it better. There we go. Now, I could do this. I could add, you know, $4.89 plus $4.89 plus $24.59, but that kind of takes forever. What do you think I could do first to kind of speed this up a little bit?
Multiplication, like you multiply the 4, like, and then you multiply by 2, and then you add the last number, right?
So, yep, you see how these two numbers, guys, are the same? $4.89, they're the same. So instead of you adding them twice, just multiply it. Just multiply $4.89 times 2. So let's do that first. $4.89 times 2. It's better for me to do this than for me to do this. I mean, you'll still get the same answer, right? But this is quicker. That's just one step. Here, there's so many steps that we have to do. We have to be sure our decimals are lined up, and then we have to be sure that we add. So let's just go ahead and multiply this first. 2 times 9, that's 18. Carry the 1. 2 times 8, that's 16. Plus 1, 17. And then 2 times 4 is 8. Plus 1 is 9. So then now it's for the decimal. If I go 1, 2, if I go 2 spaces back, that means right here, I got to go 2 spaces to the front. 1, 2, and drop it here. So it's $9.78. This represents the flip-flops. That's how much she paid for both of these together. Now we're going to add. Now we're going to add $24.59. Now we need to add the swimsuit. So let's go ahead and let me write it over here. The swimsuit was $24.59. Plus, I'm gonna put an S for the swimsuit, and then $9.78 is for the flip-flops. Remember, guys, like Logan, be sure that when you're adding decimals, that you line up the decimals. And here I can put an imaginary zero right there. So that's what you got, Ryan? Let's see. See if me and you match. If I get 9 plus 8, that's going to be 17. I carry the 1. 7 plus 5, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 1, 13. Carry the 1. 9 plus 4, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Carry the 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. And there we go. There's the total with the sale price. $34.37. So our answer is letter B. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
So on the test, I got asked a lot, like, what is a perpendicular, stuff like that. What is that? What is a perpendicular?
That's what you guys should have learned in 4th grade. Did you guys forget or what?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Nah, we'll review it. That's why this paper is called a review, because it's to kind of bring back all those memories again. Because sometimes we forgot already. And you know what? I was gonna tell you guys this during your test too. So that's what perpendicular is, a 90-degree angle. So number 5. Number 5, we want to know, how can you check this answer if it's correct? So here's their work. They divided 24,230 divided by 5, and it equals 4,846. How can I check to see if it's correct? We did it earlier when we did division. How do we check when our division is correct? What's the
Multiply
Multiplying.
So what 2 numbers am I going to multiply?
4,005.
Yes, we're going to do the opposite, which is multiplication. If this is division, you do the opposite. So we're going to get our quotient, 4,846 times 5. And if we get this answer, 24,230, then we did it right. So let's go ahead and multiply it, 4,846 times 5. So let's check to see if it's right. If we get this answer in green, then we did it correct. So if we do 6 times 5, that's 30. 5 times 4, that's 20. 20 plus 3 is 23. 5 times 8 is 40, plus 2, 42. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 4, 24. So here's what we got. 1, 2, 3, comma. We got 24,230. That's what they have here. And let me go ahead and erase it so y'all can see it. You see it? How it matches? So this one is correct. We just simply have to multiply. Simple as that. Any comments, questions, concerns for Beto? Any concerns? No concerns, eh?
No.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and move on. And remember, guys, to always look at the class recordings. That's why I record this session. So if I ever go too fast on the notes, that's a beauty of this too. You can always go back and rewatch the replay of all this. I mean, how easy is that, right? Like 10 years ago, if we were to say, your homework is to watch a movie, you would be like, huh, what? That's homework, watching a movie? That's all. That's pretty much all your homework is for me. Watch your videos, be ready for class the next day. Number 6, last one. So for number 6, we know that sound travels through seawater at this rate, 1.53 kilometers per second. Remember, that word per means one. So for every 1 second, it goes this fast. Okay? It goes that fast in 1 second. We want to know what is the rate in kilometers per minute. So we want to know in 1 minute, how fast is it going to go in 1 minute? We already know in 1 second, it goes 1.53. There's something else I need to know. What do you think I need to know, guys, for me to answer this problem?
How many seconds can you put in a minute?
Oh, Michaela got it. It's how many
60.
seconds in a minute. Good job, Michaela. So we want to know, first of all, how many seconds are in a minute? So you guys tell me, in 1 minute, how many seconds are there?
60.
60 seconds. So in other words, instead of me using the minute, I could also use 60 seconds. So in 60 seconds, how fast will sound travel in water? So that's what I want to know. So think of it like this. There's 60 groups. Let me go ahead and draw a little picture. 1, 2. I ain't going to draw 60 circles. Remember, I'm going to do a to be continued picture. To be continued, dot, 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 right here. So this is 1 second, 2 seconds, and this one is 60 seconds. I already know for 1 second. So in 1 second, I'm going to put 1.53 for every little group. 1.53, 1.53, 1.53. Hey, you know what I could make? You know what kind of chart I could make for this problem?
A get chart?
Yes, sir. I can make a get chart. Look at that. My groups, my each, and my total. What do you think I'll put in the each? What will go in the each? What do you guys think?
60.
Try again. Remember, the each means for one person or one group. So look at one group.
It's
What?
1 and 53 hundredths.
1 and 53 hundredths will go in the each because that's for one group. Now, where do you think I'm going to put the 60 seconds? Would I put the 60 seconds in total or in the groups?
Groups.
The 60 seconds would go in the groups. And look at that. I'm missing the total. So you see, they tried tricking you. They tried playing mind games with you, Christian. They tried saying, let's try to trick these kids and say 1 minute because we don't think they know that there's 60 seconds in a minute. That's all they tried tricking you with. If they were to put 60 seconds, you would know this even faster. But they don't think that you guys don't know what 1 minute is 60 seconds. That's all it is. Once we figure that out, now we can go ahead and multiply. So we can multiply, and let me change my colors. We can do 1 and 53 hundredths times 60 seconds. I can do a trick with the 0. Look, there's a 0 there. I can drop it down.
Automatically drop down your 0.
Yep, drop the little egg. Bloop. I dropped the egg, and look what I have now. 1 and 53 hundredths times 6. Ooh, so easy now. So I can do 6 times 3. That's 18. Carry the 1. 6 times 5 is 30. Plus 1 is 31. And then 6 times 1 is 6. Add 3 more, and that's 9. There we go. We have 9,180. But wait, our decimal point. How many spaces back do I go? 1, 2. So that means right here I need to go 2
Then
spaces
you
to the
go
front.
2 forward.
1, 2, and there's my answer. 91 and 80 hundredths. So my answer could be like this: 91 and 80 hundredths, or it could be 91 and 8 tenths. It'd be the same thing. I could have the 0 or not. It's up to you. It doesn't matter. And there you go. There's our review. So once you're done with the review,
So whenever
Hmm?
whenever it comes to comparing decimals, I always look for the greatest decimal, and then I'm like, so like let's say that there is 91 and 800,000. Then so that's the greatest, and then I see 91 and 8 tenths. So then I add 2 zeros because that's gonna match the highest number. Then now you can compare.
Mm-hmm. So let's look at this. So we're already done with this part for the review. So let me tell you what I want you guys to do from here. Let me see.
So how do we turn it in?
Let me see, Beto. Share me your screen so I can see what you guys see, because I can't really see on mine. Let me stop sharing mine. Go ahead and share me your screen. Okay, let's see. Go all the way down. You should have the green arrow. So everything's written down on there, right? Okay, go on the top left where it says exit.
Sir,
Yes.
if you just get out and save it.
Yeah, that's what I
What
was
do
gonna
I
see.
just hit
On the top
exit?
left corner, yeah, right there, click exit. It should save everything for you.
Oh, thank you.
Let's see. Oh, okay, so it's done. There you go. Just like that, guys. That's all you got to do. Just go ahead and click exit. Just be sure that your stuff is marked with the pen that we just did. Thank you, Beto. Let me go ahead and go back to sharing my screen. Okay. So the only thing that I want you guys to do now for today is just to do number 3. So your homework tonight, just do number 3. This one. Does everyone understand? On Savas, just do number 3. You have your pen, just mark your answer here and just click OK, and that's it. It'll be done. Does that make sense? That's the only thing I want you guys to do is number 3. Don't worry about number 4 and number 5. We're gonna do that later on Friday. But number 3, I need this due by today. Make sense? Okay. So now we're done with Savas. So you can go ahead and click X on Savas. We're done with Savas. Again, it's going to be here on Monday right there. There it is. So only work on number 3 today. On number 3 on Savas on your playlist. Number 3. So now let's get to your website. So I need for everyone to go where it says stream. Do you guys want to take a quick 10-minute break and then we come back? So we can work on your, okay.
Yeah.
We'll take a quick little,
Yes.
we'll take a 10-minute break and then we'll come back here for your website. You can go, don't get out of Zoom. We're going to be making an e-portfolio. And what an e-portfolio is, guys, is going to be a document. It's like a folder where you're going to put all your work into it. So everything that you find valuable, everything that you learned this year, you're going to put you're going to put this inside your e-portfolio, inside your website. Okay, so that's what that is. So everyone needs to go here to where it says Google Sites, and it should open up this. Now, it may ask you to sign in as in Google, and you would just sign in the way you would in your Chromebook. Okay, so let me know when everyone is here already. You can go ahead and type here. Once you're here, and again, we got here by on Google Classroom, you're clicking on Google Sites. So you guys are going to be creating your own website. Now, Serena, can you share me your screen? I just want to see if you have this same option as I do. Let me stop sharing mine. Can you share me your screen, please? Ah, okay, perfect. On the website right here on the sites, you can go right here and click Student Portfolio. Let me go ahead and share my screen. So click where it says Student Portfolio. It may be here, maybe there, but click Student Portfolio. So like I said, you guys are going to make your own website. This is going to be yours. I'm going to tell you what's going to be on it, what should be on it, but how it's set up, that's going to be for you. So today we're going to do an About Me page first. Okay. So everything here is already set up for you. I'm just going to show you an example. Now, do you have to keep this picture in the background? No, I'll show you exactly how to maneuver everything. I'm also going to drop a YouTube video on there, a tutorial that shows you how to use Google Sites and how to make it yours, how to edit and how to do everything like that. I'm just going to show you the basics right now for it. And then after that, you guys are going to take over and you guys are going to work on your Google site. I need this page done tonight. So as part of your homework too, I want you to work on your Google site, or you're going to be doing that right now as part of your synchronous work. So let me just show you right here. So on the top, I'm just giving you an example, but like I said, this is your website. You make it your own. Okay. You don't have to, I'm just showing you as a guide. So right here where it says names on those little brackets, you can put, I'm going to put my name, Mr. Chavez's Learning Journey. That's the title that I want of my page right here. So I can go ahead and type it like that. Now, where it says change image, I can either upload a picture that I have saved on my computer, or I can select the image. So just for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and select an image. And you see, I have this gallery to pick from here. Now, if you wanna search on Google, like let's say on Google, you wanna search, you can go here to where it says search, and you have the bar here. So if I wanna search something like, I don't know, if I want to search something with technology, because for me personally, I like technology. I'll have all these pictures here, and let's say that, I don't know, I like this one. So I click on the picture, I click select, and then in a moment it's going to load up for me. Right now it's probably adjusting it. So yeah, it must be a large pic. There we go. So yeah, it fixed it, and there we go. So that's my background that I chose for my website. Now, what I also want you to do is here where it says about me. This is going to be about you, this section. So here you type what it tells you. Tell your site viewers about yourself. So tell people who come to your site a little bit about yourself. Give like a little bio, what your likes, your dislikes, right here. Here, what grade are you in, and what school you go to. Also, tell us what are your skills, what are your talents, what's your knowledge of, what do you like learning about, what are your interests. Okay, it's all about you. So you don't have to answer these questions, but it's just sort of use them as a guide to kind of help you along the way. Here, your achievements. What achievements are you proud of? It could be, it could be you, oh, I got 100 on my math CBA, or it could be something like I improved on my test score. I started at a 55 and then I shot up to a 65. You may not have passed, but hey, you improved. You know what I mean? You showed growth. That's a good thing. It could be that I'm also proud because today I had 100% attendance this week. That could be an achievement. It's whatever achievements that you want to list, you can list right here. You just click on the text box and you can type in. Now, if you don't like this picture for whatever reason, you can always edit it. And it's right here. You can edit the picture or anything like that. Right here where it says strengths, you can click right here and you can upload a picture or click a picture that you want to find on the internet. What are your strengths? What do you think you're good at? All right, so that's your strengths. I'm a really good problem solver. I'm really good with computers, or I know how to build and fix things. I can put things back together. Tell me your strengths. Right here, your goals. What goals do you have? All right, so like, what goals do you have for this year that you want to accomplish? By the end of this school year. What are your goals? Is it your goals to show growth for math and science? Is it for your goals to be here for 100% attendance? What are your goals? Okay, they could be anything. What are your goals that you guys have? And that's all I want you guys to work on this page. And right here, where it says get in touch, if you go here, you can add your email address. Your email is going to be the one you log into school. So the way you log into school, there you go. And that's it. So that's what I want you guys to be working on right now on your Google site. I'm going to go ahead and drop that video, the tutorial, but this is one that I want for everyone to work on is your Google sites. Do you guys have any questions for me at all right now on your student portfolio? Any questions at all? So again, so here's your homework again. Your homework is just, well, actually it's just three things, right? Of course, when you go here to Monday on your dividing decimals, work on number 3, only number 3. Let me click again. Only work on number 3. Let me have it load up here. Let me go to preview. Only on number 3 right here. And it should only just be this problem that you see there, only this one. So first do that. You should get your green light on reflex. That shouldn't take you long. Your Imagine Math lesson, that shouldn't take you long either. And then
Sir,
your Google site is your last one. Work on your e-portfolio. Any other questions?
sir,
Yes.
Okay, now
for
I got
achievements,
it.
can you like put another picture instead of the painting?
Yeah, you can put it's whatever how you guys make, however you design it, however you want. You don't have to use the pictures that are there. I showed you how to edit them, and right now I'm gonna go ahead and drop the video to show you to give you a tutorial on how to make it a little bit better. Let me go ahead and pull up that video right now. I need to go ahead and add it in. Do you guys have any questions for your homework? So
No.
again,
But
so
sir, for achievements, can we change the picture?
I told you yes. You change the picture however you guys want. Just be sure that you guys just answer those
I
questions that are there.
Elijah, he said you can do
Hmm. Anything that you guys feel that's because remember this is your web page, this is your portfolio. I'm just giving you a little guide of what I want on there. Now you can design and you can edit however you want. And look right here, I gave you guys the tutorial video that you guys can watch to kind of help you, you know, design the website better. But all I need for you to do is just for you to do just this page. Don't add any other new pages. I just want you to finish your about me page. You can change the colors however you want it. Just be sure you have this: the about me, your achievements, your strengths, and your goals. You don't have to use this picture. You don't have to use this color, but just be sure you have these four items: your about me, achievements, strengths, and goals. And then the video right here, you can use this video here to watch it and to kind of help you, you know, work with Google Sites. Or you can go to YouTube. If you go to YouTube and you put Google Sites tutorial, or you know, for beginners or something, you'll have a whole bunch of YouTube videos that you can use to help you watch to make your site better. Maybe one's better than the other one that I gave you. You know, it's all right here, Google Sites. You can type that on YouTube. So again, I just need for you guys to finish your Savas, get your green light on reflex, your Imagine Math lesson, and then right here, your student portfolio. Any other questions before you to work on your stuff right now? Everybody needs to work on this, even you, Bo. Bo, I mean, I haven't had anything from you from the longest time, son. You don't want to know about the first 6 weeks. And some of you also don't be late on your assignments. Don't have your assignments missing. You remember, you can even come in during office hours to work on your assignments. So are there any questions before we're dismissed? Any last minute things that you guys need to ask me? Be sure to be on the lookout on the class recording. I'm gonna post the recording up on I post the recording on Google Classroom and on Class Dojo. Okay, so be sure you guys keep an eye on that. But if we have no more questions, right now everybody should be working on their website and their homework right now. But that's it for us today.